Hello, in this video I will be doing my own nails with my left non-dominant hand. So this is Watch Me Suffer video. If you would like to see it, keep watching. So I already removed the old product and it is time to do some new nails. As I was just taking off the product, you can see that I already don't have any surface shine, well, almost. So first thing I usually do is push back the cuticle with a pusher. The nails are almost ready. I removed the surface shine and filed the length of the natural nail. Also did a little cuticle care, but not fully dry manicure yet. I prefer to finish it after I do the application. And now I'm going to fit the form. So I have a pre-cut form here, and here's a simple trick that you can use. You can cut the form on the paper and then fit it to see if it fits, and if it does, only in this moment you can separate it from the paper, connect these two tabs and fit it on the nail. So I will be doing something like salon square, slight ballerina shape. That's why I'm fitting the form slightly up, very slightly. Also because this the nail bed is pretty long and it grows a little downwards. So I just want to make it straight. So now connect these two parts. Always check the form fit from this view, if it's straight. So another easy way to check, just take a look at your hands from a distance. Now we're set and let's do the prep. I will apply dehydrator. I am using non-acid primer, a thin layer, and that is it. Now we can do the application. I will be using Perfect Nude by Valentino, Glam & Glitz Glow Monocute Matic number 2004 Shimmer, Crystal Clear by Valentino, and Valentino Monomer. I will start with the free edge, and I will be using this beautiful white pearl color. Oh, wait, so today I am left-handed, so I guess I'm supposed to place product on the left side, because this is really a matter of habit. I usually place everything on the right side, but today it will be different. Okay, so first white color. Take the bead and place it. I probably took too much monomer for this bead, but actually most acrylics with glitter or with some special effects, such as this one, glow in the dark, they work slower than traditional ones. So you need to keep that in mind. You see it's going to the sides. So I will definitely need less monomer next time. I will fix the free edge a little bit. And now I will take another bead of white. Whoa, this one is so slow. That's actually ideal for working with your non-dominant hand. Okay, so this time I will put some excess monomer into the tissue. So the bead, you see it's not that wet. stretch it towards the free edge. Oh no, now you can really tell that I'm using my non-dominant hand. Take a look at this ombre. Okay, and stretch it towards the cuticle, but not all the way. About this. So this powder, it's pearl, so it got so many these small glitter parts, and you need to clean your brush pretty often if you don't want this shimmer to be stuck in your brush forever. But actually, when I'm working with glitter powders, I have a special brush for them. But this one is not for it. I didn't expect, actually, it's that glittery. So I will simply need to wash it a little better. Okay, stretch, stretch, stretch. Actually, maybe I don't need that much white here. Okay, stretch, stretch, stretch. Blend up to the cuticle, but that's fine because this layer near the cuticle is very thin. And we are going to add nude. While you're working, some forms, or even some good forms, they tend to open up here a little bit. So I recommend you from time to time to be careful and check if they're doing okay, if they didn't open up. Otherwise, your nails might become too white, and we don't want that. Take a bit of nude right here and stretch it. Blend towards the white color and also blend it here near the cuticle. I decided to use this color as it looks natural, and I think it also matches with this white pretty good, because other nude Valentino colors, they seemed pretty light, and I think there's just not enough contrast between white and this one. But actually in a camera it also does look pretty light. So I'll take another bead, place it closer to the cuticle now. Go to one side, to the other, and stretch and do the cuticle work. Now this part is very important, and I try to do my best with the cuticle work because I hate filing with my left hand, and I really don't feel like filing a lot, so I really want to make it as smooth as possible. Okay, so now let me show you. We definitely have some imperfections here on the surface. It's not perfectly smooth. So I actually here, I think we can still see the nail, so I will add a little nude. But if you like the color of the baby boomer that you already have, you can also fix the surface by adding clear powder. And I think that's what I'm gonna do right after I add this one, but we'll see. Not sure yet. Yeah, so don't blend it all the way towards white. Okay, now it looks nice. And I will add a little clear because I want just to smooth it out. And another reason is that this Glow in the Dark by Glam & Glitz powder is super slow, and I think it cures like very slowly. So I really need to encapsulate it to somehow speed up the process. And also some color or some powders with special effects, they're also not always designed to, to be like a sculptured powder. So it's always better to have them encapsulated or to have a clear foundation underneath. Now I will clean my brush, and probably I should do this with my regular hand, which is right, because I really don't want to mess up this brush. Now we need to wait a little until we can pitch. Normally you don't need to wait because most powders set up pretty fast, but this one doesn't, which, like I said, is an advantage for me because my left hand is not that fast yet. So if you want to speed up the process, you can also put your hand in some warm place, but I don't have one now, so I will simply wait. I think it's time. Now let's try to take off the form, but be careful. If you feel that the product is still wet, do not hurry, just continue working on the next nail. Okay, and then I will take the pinching tool. So the main reason for pinching the nail is that you want to create this beautiful C curve. The nails will look more narrow. And another important issue is that nails with the curve are more long-lasting and resistible to breaks. So I personally like nails when they're pinched, so I always pinch my nails. So since I'm doing nails on myself, I can just relax in this position for a while and just wait. Or you can also use this plastic pinching clamp and place it on the nail like this and proceed. Nails are sculpted and pinched. Now let's do the filing. And honestly, I do not look forward to it at all. Now, before filing, make sure that you close all the jars, especially with powders, because if dust from nails will get into them, they're not going to work. So protect them from dust. Make sure you put away your monomer dish. Usually, I do not throw away the excess monomer because who knows, maybe we will need to add some product later. Hide your brush and let's start filing. I will be mostly hand filing, I guess, but we'll see. Maybe I will use e-file as well. So I remove this clamp. So index finger is obviously longer. Than all of them. So need to file it shorter. Okay, so when filing, there are two ways to file. You can just put the file and go like this, so your right hand is moving back and forth, or you can hold it still and try to pretend that you're left-handed. So you see, it looks like something really unnatural. So when I'm tired, I just don't care. I just use the help of the right hand, but I think I'm kind of doing a little bit of both. So I am moving with my left hand and helping her with my right hand as well. Teamwork. Alrighty. Now what about the middle finger? Also a little bit shorter. And thumb. Thumb seems kind of long for them. So let's make him shorter. A little bit more, I guess. Okay, now let's file the side walls. The camera wants to focus on the dust for some reason. It just want to show me that it's not clean. Okay, so then the next one. So the filing on myself is absolutely different to what I'm doing when I'm filing someone else's nails. So the difference is that there's no system. I just file how I file because, like I said, my left hand is not very good at filing and many other things, so I just try to file the best I can and hope that some nails will look like nails at the end. Okay, now another side. Oh my God, that's challenging. for sure. Okay, so I think this will be my position for that. And okay, I'm totally out of the frame. And honestly, this is like a double challenge because this is left hand, acrylic, sculptured, baby boomer, and on camera. And I need to stay in frame in both cameras. So I have lateral sidewalls, so I need to be extra careful when filing sidewalls, otherwise we will end up bleeding. And if it happens, like, oh my God, it will not be possible to file it anymore. So we need to avoid that. Okay, what's with the thumb? Now let's file this surface. Okay, I feel like working with the thumb now. I'm kind of tired of those too. So now it's actually rare. So I did this one hand basically within 2 days. So I tried this ones yesterday and did this just now. So sometimes it's like I do 2 nails, next day, well, next night usually, I do 2 more nails and then 2 more, and little by little I get the full hand with the nails. And then I need to do another hand, and the story repeats over and over again. So it's very rare when I do them all at once, unless it's something easy like dual forms, or recently I did the pre-gelix extensions, or maybe gel overlay. What about you guys? How long does it take you to do your own nails? I mean, if you will answer like a few days, I will totally understand, because that's what I need most of the time. After filing, it is time for buffing. And usually when I buff, I sometimes notice more mistakes, something that I need to fix with my file. But probably that's not gonna happen now, because honestly, most of my cuticles hurt already, because that was a bit painful sometimes, so I need to stop at some point. Okay. So when I buff this surface, I always check these lines near the cuticle along the sidewalls, because they have to be perfect. So I don't know if I ever told you this, guys, but my nails, even though I get many compliments about how they look, I mean the nail beds, but actually my nails, natural nails, are not really good. They're very thin, I'd say like paper thin. They always been like that. And if I miss one single dot and take too much monomer or skip the primer, you know, just forget something, I will get immediately in trouble. They will definitely lift, break, and like all the bad things will happen to them. So I think that's one of the reasons why I learned how to work with difficult nails, just because I have ones on my own, and working with them is tough, man. So that probably helped me in my journey. Oh my God, yeah. So here you see the cuticles, they're not bleeding, but they're very sensitive already. So I definitely need to stop. And if I will need to fix something, I can do it the next day. So I can't say I'm like very happy with this enhancement, but at least it does look like baby boomer, I guess. So we'll see how it looks after the top coat. Okay, so buffing them all. I ended up having just regular square, not really ballerina or something, because I ended up making them shorter. After buffing, I usually go and wash my hands to get rid of all the dust, clean the table so there's no dust as well, and apply the top coat. I still can't believe I'm done with filing and buffing. So the last and my favorite part is top coat application. So I will be using Valentina No White top coat and seal the baby boomer. Let's start with the thumb. Yeah, now when I apply it, I'm so glad it's not some color, because obviously clear top coat is much easier to apply. And okay, so I will first cure top coat on my thumb and then apply it on the rest of the nails. It is quite important to cure thumbs separately, and when your clients do cure thumbs, you can tell them and show how they're supposed to do that the thumb should be straight. So they can cure thumb on one hand and 4 fingers on the other, and then do the opposite. This is how they look with the lights out. This is how they look with the lights on. I can't believe I finally did that. Baby boomer on my right hand. Yes, I'm done. Let me guys know how long does it take you to do nails on your other hand. I mean with your other hand, non-dominant hand. So this time it took me about 2.5 hours total with filming, but I didn't do it all in one take. I did 2 nails on the first day and 3 nails on the other day. So that's why when it's split, it's much easier. Maybe that will help you as well if you can afford yourself to have different nails. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing, because I post new nail art tutorials just like this one every week. See you in the next one. Bye!